What's up, everyone? It's Willette with Urbex and Coasters, and today I'm at Magic Mountain, and I want to do just some quick updates. You know, I don't make a ton of videos from inside Six Flags parks because, well, I don't like to promote Six Fails Over Merger, but, you know, it's been a while since I've been to this place, so I want to do some video updates. So we're on Samurai Summit here. I wonder how long before Tatsu gets redone as Frontier Flyer, because, you know, being in that western town area where the entrance is, like, I mean, this is really the anchor of Samurai Summit, and it really isn't in Samurai Summit at this point, like with where its entrance ended up being placed. I imagine that they wanted to put it in Samurai Summit, but that ended up not working out. And still towering over this park is Superman Escape from Krypton. You can see the station is still there. You still got the Superman logo here. They've even got the ride safety sign that I know is one of the things that you've got to check for if you're operating a ride. You know, it's surprising they put these fences here and they have those vending machines right there. It's like, put it past the vending machines. I would think that would be how you would make more money. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rides in the back of the park, and then we're gonna do some updates by where Golden Bear Theater used to be. And for one, it looks like what was once an ominous reminder of the Zim Reaper is now just a tarp that people can hang out in. But I mean, you can even still see all of the directions from Scrambler. So it's like, this is crazy that they just leave this kind of thing here. I mean, where do they think they are? Kentucky Kingdom? Because, like, I mean, this is the kind of thing that I'd expect at Kentucky Kingdom with some of the rides that got removed, where you've still, like, look here, you've still got the height check stick. What you are seeing right there is called a block zone. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of ride which only one train may occupy. At the end of a block zone is a method to stop the train, as you see the lift hill doing, in case the block zone ahead is still occupied or there are any other interruptions on the block zone ahead. This is the safety system that prevents roller coaster trains from colliding with one another. Twisted Colossus is running fast today. Like, I mean, I was getting legit ejector on the pre-lift. Like, wow, by the gods. I mean, it's running aggressive today, and I love it. You know, I hope this isn't a sign of things to come, because, you know, if Six Fails Over Merger, it wouldn't surprise me. But, you know, if they had it in the plans to remove it, I don't think they would have replaced the Flash Pass sign with the Fast Lane sign. Like, I mean, I don't like seeing the Cedar Fairification around this park, but, you know, if it means that it's a sign that these rides are staying, I am okay with it. Adding to the list of Six Fails Over Merger, they have removed acai bowls from the menu at this park. You know, like at these Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks, the acai bowls here at Magic Mountain were probably the one food item that I was able to have, and, well, now they are gone. So add that to the list of Six Fails Over Merger, but then again, you can get the acai cheaper, much cheaper if you buy it in bulk. So, like, there's a reason I didn't think it was overpriced when I saw it, because acai restaurants are already theme park inflationed. So it appears that Magic Flyer is gone. It was back here. We've still got the train in there, and then Magic Flyer was over there. Here's another look at the construction. You can see Roadrunner Express is in there. You know, I wonder if they meant that it's Roadrunner Express that's getting removed, and when they talked about Speedy Gonzales getting removed, because, like, I mean, look, Speeding on Solace is operating. And like, I mean, this is a ride I'd say is a shoe-in for relocation. I also would not be surprised to see Magic Flyer end up at one of those FEC type places and do a weight restriction rather than a, if you are taller than this, you can't ride. So I'm fairly confident we'll see these two kiddie coasters pop back up elsewhere. Here's another look inside at Roadrunner. A survivor of Jazzland. You can see the sign is still there and everything, so I could definitely see it staying, but you can see there's work going on in the station. And you're probably all wondering about Golden Bear, and there's no update on it whatsoever. It's all the same as far as I can tell. Like, I know that I've seen pictures of the track somewhere, but I'll tell you this, it's not here. I am gonna go on full throttle though to see if I can see any of the site. All right, so full throttle is down, so I guess I'm gonna do the other white looping coaster that set a record when it opened, because maybe I'll see some of the Golden Bear plot from it. So it seems that school groups are starting to take over the park here on a Friday, so the lines are longer than what I want to wait in. So I am going to start my way heading back north. This was a pretty fun rest stop though. You've gotta, like, it's right off the interstate. This makes for a good rest stop if you're traversing between Southern California and either the Bay Area or Santa Cruz or wherever. If you're traversing, because I was able to do it both times, coming down and going back up, so makes a pretty good stop like that. So I was not able to find any of the track for the Vekoma Thrill Glider, and you know, that's fine. I had a good time here. Like, I mean, like, even with the dog shit operations of Six Fails Over Merger, where you've got, you know, bunch of ride closures and such, I still managed in my few visits here that were 2 hours and 3 hours in the past week. I have managed 2 rides on X2, 2 on Twisted Colossus, 4 on Tatsu, and a ride on Viper. So, you know, I am pretty happy with that actually. And, you know, if you're traversing California north to south and you have your Six Flags pass that allows you into all the parks, you know, doing this as a rest stop is actually a really cool thing to do, because like, it's right after you're done with the bustle of LA if you're going north, or it's right before you deal with it if you're going south, and you can just stay here until rush hour is over basically, and it's a good way to be able to get some stuff in without having to deal with traffic. So, you know, yeah, like, if you're traversing California north to south and you've got your Six Flags pass, I highly recommend using this park as a rest stop like that.